talk about leadership now. Okay. Still talking political evolution. What groundwork do we need to see, to get, there's this young, not too young to run, and what groundwork do we need to see for the emergence of younger political leaders? Or leadership, is it about age or not?
It has nothing to do with age.
It has nothing to do with
Just like corruption has nothing to do whether you're a man or a woman. Most time we've always say, men are the most corrupt people in Nigeria. But there have instances we've given men the opportunity as well. I don't want to establish
a very recent
experience. So I don't want to mention any name. So no put word for my mouth.
Exactly.
So, but when you're looking at political evolution from 1960, that's a summary for me. I would rather describe it as what we have. You remember that Clint Eastwood movie, The Good, the Bad and the Ugly. That is how I would totally define our political journey since 1960. The ugly side, that is the military period. So we saw a lot of, because when you talk about, people was talking about some people saying military should take over. And there's always one particular incident I only remember about a former military governor of Rivers State who used broken bottle to shave the hair of a journalist during the military. The man is still alive. Because he wrote something negative on his birthday. He wrote something. He said, "Go and bring it." They broke a bottle. He said, "Why should be on my birthday?" They used broken bottle to shave. So those are the part of this thing. And we saw even some people that we agree. So that is, for me, as a person, if the definition of democracy is government of the people, by the people, and of the people, then I will say what we're practicing is not democracy, but the civilian government. That's my personal opinion. Because if you look at the tenets of democracy, and it's representative enough for people to elect those that will lead them, and you see our electoral system since 1999, and the way they do, what do they call it now? The one that they just have in those states, do or die. That's the language I've been looking for. The do or die tendencies of Nigerian politicians. Then you see that most often than not, it is either the person that rigged the most wins the election, or the person that was able to snatch ballot box. That's before the advent of this, what we're having now. Snatch ballot box. You remember, he used to be very, very political.
But we had a former president who said the blood of Nigeria is not worth.
That is just one out of so many. That is just one out of so many. It's not everybody that had that capacity or that had that tendency to do that. But now let us go to the issue that you raised. They're not too young to run. And you're looking at, I said it has nothing to do with age. There are some people that were starting from 1990. Some of the youngest governors in 1999 were very, very young politicians, governors. And you can mention them if you want me to. I'm telling you, most of them were in early 40s. Some were even early 30s, some were even 30s. In their 30s. And after 8 years, go back to their state and see what they did.
Saminu Turaki was in his early 30s.
What Jose Okalo, how old was he when he was in Abia State?
Donald Duke in his early 30s.
So many of them were their early 30s.
So
just name them. There are so many of them. But go back to their state and see how they were able to. So it has nothing to do. It has to do with the mindset and the system we have decided to practice. So for me, it's not a question of age, but ability to be able to deliver. The president of France,
Macron,
became president under 30, I believe. Yes, to the best of my knowledge. I think he was under 30.
And also the leader of Canada.
The one in Canada. Even the ones, that of Italy now, several of them. Some of them are very, very young. But you see that the purpose with which the zeal to be able to deliver, they look at them as statesmen, not as leaders. Unlike what is, and it's not just particular to Nigeria alone. Let us just mostly African countries. And also this never say die. Trying to perpetuate yourself. Because there are instances where we have in this country, even though they were elected that after 8 years, they want to change the constitution.
All right, we are pressed for time, but one final part before we move away to other topics. BK, still talking about political evolution. Do you foresee a time where our politics will graduate from where it is now to a more ideologically grounded structure?
Ideologically grounded.
I'm trying to put you as a prophet now.
The way the political parties are structured, they are not ideological in nature at all. The political parties is an Iruwa Ogriwa kind of thing. What the Yorubas call Iruwa Ogriwa. That is, you see conservatives, a lot of them in APC, and you still see some people with very radical tendencies in PDP. That is supposed to be a party of conservatives, while the APC should be party of progressives. I see people without a pint of progressive blood flowing in their veins. I see them in APC, but they too will call themselves progressives. So our politics is not ideological at all.
So where should the change
people
come?
And the way people move from one party to another, especially after an election, you know that they are not ideologically inclined. I do not think that in the nearest future we can see a change. It will still be the same thing.
So even if the change should come, where should it start? If we're to bring about a change, should we...
Let's just play politics the right way. Play politics the right way. Put the people first. Put the nation first. What we see is politicians put themselves and the members of their families and their retinue of friends and girlfriends first. That should not be the case. It's politicians should work for the people, because they are supposed to be responsible to the people. The way some of them talk to us, you know that they are not responsible to us. You know, so let them play politics the right way, in a manner that delivers dividends of democracy to the people. That is what leadership should be all about.